Hello there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by for your tarot video forecast for the week of April 4th through April the 10th. On Monday, what you guys have coming up is the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is just telling me that on Monday, you guys are having an epiphany. So this is a new information that's coming in. This is an aha moment. This is something that really, as this information comes in, it helps make a lot of puzzle pieces sort of fit together in your life. So that's always nice to see coming in. On Tuesday, what we have coming up is a lifestyle change. This can be something like stop drinking, stop smoking, exercising more, eating better. This can be, breaking old behavioral patterns, all kinds of different things that this can manifest as, but it's a lifestyle change, and it's something that will give you a better quality of life or a better length of life, or at least that's the intention. So that's Tuesday. Wednesday, what you guys have coming up is the Wheel of Fortune. And the Wheel of Fortune is just telling me that things are starting to turn your way. To me, the Wheel of Fortune talks about something very lucky happening for you on Wednesday. Now, having said that's something very lucky happening, I don't really believe in luck. I do believe that all things happen for a reason. All things have some kind of synchronicity, but there is some kind of very positive synchronicity that happens for you on Wednesdays. So that this also talks about, too, for some of you, you've been kind of going through a rough patch for a while. This talks about that sort of turning around. Now you're on the other part of that cycle, on the upswing, where things start to get better. On Thursday, what you guys have coming up is the Nine of Cups. And the Nine of Cups is just telling me that on Thursday you're feeling pretty happy with your life and the way you have things going. Um, Not everything is perfect, of course, because there's always things that we wish we could change, but Nine of Cups is just saying you're feeling pretty decent about how things are right now. It's also a card of independence, and I feel like for some of my male viewers, I know there's only about 22% of you, so you aren't in the majority here, but, and this will apply to some female viewers too, but this really comes in strongly for the male viewers that you're going to have some uncharacteristic freedom on Thursday. So this could be maybe the spouse or the girlfriend is out hanging out with friends or went out of town. I just see some of you males, and I'm sorry, but it's kind of cracking me up. Some of you males just kind of going, oh, I don't have to live by her standards today. I can live by my standards. Which means maybe you don't pick your shoes up and put them away exactly right away, or maybe you don't wash the dishes as soon as you're done eating, or who knows what the difference is between your standards and her standards. But for a lot of my males out there, I'm just seeing them having an independent day and really kind of living it up. Now, some of my females, excuse me, will also have that too. It's not like it's only a male experience that's coming in here. Um, it's interesting though. The male version is more comical to me than the female version. To me, the female version, when we have those days that, we don't have to fix the meat and potatoes for the guy in our lives. We can eat salad and watermelon for supper if we want to. Those are good days. So it's kind of comical to have this vision of guys enjoying those days too. All right, so anyway, let's move on. That's Thursday. Friday. Friday, you guys have a great card. This is the Strength card, Aquarius. And the Strength card is just saying that you're really in a good place about yourself. So on Friday, you're really able to accept yourself well. And when I say accept yourself, there's two ways that that works. It's accepting the good about yourself, which a lot of us are kind of pre-programmed not to do. You're told to be humble, and if you start bragging about how well you do something, people will tell you, you're cocky or whatever as you're growing up. And so we're really kind of pre-programmed not to accept those good things about ourselves, definitely not to talk about them, and to kind of sort of ignore them and keep them down on the lowdown. So when I see the Strength card, this is a good thing because it means we are accepting the good things about ourselves. Now, The other thing that this means, because remember I said this is a two-way thing, is that you're also accepting the bad parts of yourself. And the bad parts of ourselves are those things that we don't really want to look at. Maybe society would like us to, but we would rather not normally. And so if you can accept those things that are more in shadow about yourself and realize, you know what, I'm human. And that is a pretty logical reaction to the things that go on around me that maybe aren't quite so logical. And it's okay. Excuse me. To give yourself permission to be human. To me, the beauty of this card is, um, first of all, it's very empowering to be comfortable in your own skin and accept all those things about yourself. But also, if you can't accept the good about yourself, you really don't know what you bring to the table in relationship, at work, wherever. And if you can't accept the bad about yourself, then you can't acknowledge that there's anything that needs to be changed. So it's just so empowering to be able to accept both. It makes a huge difference in life. So anyway, I'm just happy to see that card come up for you on Friday. That's an awesome, magnificent card. Now, Saturday, a little different story. I'm sad to see this card come up for you guys. This is the Nine of Swords. It just means that there's something that is really on your mind and has you stressed out on Saturday. This is typically when I see this card, this is something that you really don't have that much control over. Let's face it, if you did have control over it, you would not be letting it um, be whatever it is that has you so stressed out. You would have already fixed it and moved on. But you don't have that much control over it. So here's the key to this thing. The key to this thing is to recognize the fact that you don't have control and to let it go. Put it in the hands of someone who does. Whatever higher power that you believe in. Hopefully you believe in one. I can't imagine life without believing in one, but that's a whole other tangent. Anyway, put it in the hands of somebody who you believe is bigger than you and who can handle this, and then let it go. Because you're not built, our bodies just aren't built to carry the kind of stress that comes up with the Nine of Swords. So don't do that to yourself. Turn that over to somebody who can handle it since you can't. All right, now Sunday. King of Coins showing up. This is just telling me that this is somebody that you are dealing with on Sunday. For many of you, this will be a father or a father figure, although not for all of you. And for some of you, this will even be a female. But when I see this card, this is somebody that you're interacting with that wants to do something nice for you on Sunday. Maybe they want to take you out to dinner. Maybe they want to buy books for school. Maybe they want to buy sporting gear for your daughter or for your son. Maybe they want to help you pay your tuition or help your child pay tuition at a school. All kinds of different ways that this person can want to help. When I see the King of Coins, this is more of a mostly more of a financial or a material type help than anything else, although it can be other ways. But generally, I see this panning out as some kind of offer of money or of something that money can buy to help you. Okay, so that is your week there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for stopping by. I do appreciate all your likes, your shares, your subscribes, and your comments. Everyone have a fantastic week. I will see you all back here next time. Peace out.